Silent footsteps. 7 signs you hate yourself. Do you ever feel like you're your own worst critic? That nagging voice in your head constantly pointing out flaws and shortcomings? This feeling, while familiar to many, can be a sign of something deeper: self-hate. Self-hate isn't a clinical diagnosis, but rather a pervasive feeling of intense dislike or disapproval of oneself. This video will explore 7 common signs that might indicate you're struggling with self-hate. Remember, this information is for educational purposes only and isn't a substitute for professional advice. If you're concerned about your mental health, please seek help from a qualified professional. Our first sign is constant self-criticism. This goes beyond constructive criticism. It's a relentless focus on flaws and shortcomings. Think about your inner monologue. Is it filled with negative self-talk? Do you dwell on mistakes, magnifying them out of proportion? Do you routinely berate yourself for perceived failures, even minor ones? This constant negativity can be incredibly draining and destructive. It's a pattern of self-flagellation that prevents growth and self-acceptance. Next, we have sabotaging your success. This involves undermining your own achievements or opportunities for growth. Procrastination, for instance, can be a subtle form of self-sabotage, preventing you from reaching your goals. Self-handicapping, where you create obstacles for yourself to protect your ego from potential failure, is another example. Perhaps you consistently reject opportunities, even those that align with your aspirations, fearing potential rejection or disappointment. This behavior stems from a deep-seated lack of self-belief and a fear of not measuring up. Neglecting your needs is another crucial indicator. This involves consistently prioritizing others' needs over your own, often to the point of exhaustion and resentment. Do you frequently ignore your physical health, neglecting exercise, proper nutrition, or adequate rest? Do you suppress your emotional well-being, ignoring your feelings and needs? Do you find yourself constantly saying yes when you mean no, pleasing others at the expense of your own well-being? This pattern of self-neglect can lead to burnout, resentment, and ultimately, a deeper sense of self-loathing. Engaging in self-destructive behaviors is a serious sign. These are activities that actively harm your physical or mental health. This can manifest as substance abuse, disordered eating, risky sexual behavior, or other harmful actions. It's crucial to remember that these behaviors are often coping mechanisms, attempts to numb pain or escape difficult emotions. However, they ultimately exacerbate the underlying issues and contribute to a cycle of self-destruction. If you're struggling with self-destructive behaviors, please reach out for help. There are resources available to support you. Isolating yourself is another common sign. This involves withdrawing from social interaction and relationships often, stemming from a feeling of unworthiness or a fear of judgment. Do you avoid contact with loved ones? Do you feel unworthy of connection or belonging? Social isolation can significantly worsen feelings of self-hate, creating a vicious cycle of loneliness and self-rejection. Remember that connection is crucial for mental well-being. Difficulty accepting compliments is a surprisingly common sign. Do you dismiss or downplay positive feedback? Do you minimize your achievements or deflect praise? This behavior often indicates a deep-seated lack of self-worth and a tendency to focus solely on perceived flaws. Learning to accept compliments graciously is a step towards building a healthier self-image. Finally, a lack of self-compassion is a significant indicator. This is the inability to be kind and understanding towards yourself, especially during difficult times. Do you judge yourself harshly during setbacks? Do you constantly compare yourself negatively to others? Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend in a similar situation. It's about acknowledging your imperfections without letting them define your worth. These 7 signs: constant self-criticism, sabotaging success, neglecting your needs, engaging in self-destructive behaviors, isolating yourself, difficulty accepting compliments, and a lack of self-compassion can all be indicators of underlying self-hate. It's important to remember that these are signs, not diagnoses. If you identify with several of these signs, please reach out to a mental health professional. There are many resources available to help you develop healthier coping mechanisms and build a more positive relationship with yourself. Remember, you deserve kindness, compassion, and support. Take that first step towards self-acceptance and a happier, healthier life. Please visit the resources listed in the description below for support and further information. Subscribe for more content on self-care and mental well-being. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to receive more advice on love and relationships in the future. Don't forget to share this video with your friends so they can recognize these signs too.